Hello everyone, Magdalena here, Wolf of Coins. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today just a short video about me bragging what I brought from a cool Slavic festival in Silesia in Chorzów. So I went there last weekend and I brought some really cool things. For example, folk art sculptures made from wood. And this is the first one. And it's a folk devil, a representation of a folk devil called Rokita, which comes from the word for willow because he lives in the willows. He has a kind of a flute. He is a typical folk devil, meaning, when Christianity came, many spirits were called devils. Many spirits of nature, spirits of the places. So he is called devil, but he is really seen as some kind of a spirit. So he can be both benevolent and malevolent. He has those cute horns here, and he has a tail, and what is typical of Polish devils, one human foot and one animal foot. In this case, it's a hoof. And here it says Diabeł Rokita. So the elderly gentleman who is making these had a story, a legend, a tale about each and every figurine that he's made. And he said that, Rokita is a devil known in the whole of Poland, but of course there are local legends and tales as well. So he told me that Rokita was a kind of like a first ecologist, because when he was sitting in his willow, a man came and he started pulling at the branches, ripping them off. So of course Rokita got really pissed off at him, and he chased him and told the man to put the branches back into the soil. So the man kept doing that. He was very scared of Rokita, so he kept putting these willow branches as he went. And this is why, this is like a folk explanation, why we often see willows growing near the roads and paths. So yeah, so this is a cute Rokita devil. And another sculpture that I bought was this one. This is Divine Mother of Thunder Candle. I have a video about her and I will try and link it. But this is one of the incarnations of Mother Mary, who inherited a lot of pagan traditions. So the feast of Divine Mother of the Thunder Candle is on February the 2nd. You might recognize some similarities with Imolc and Bridget. Yes, indeed. So the story about her is that she walks... Well, in Poland, February the 2nd spring is really not near yet. So imagine snow and her walking through the fields, protecting them from any harm. And she's also protecting people against wild animals like wolves, but she also protects wolves against humans. There is this legend in which she protected a wolf from hunters who tried to, hunt the animal down. And she's always shown the Gromniczna, because this is her Polish name, she's always shown with the wolves. And on the candles called Gromnica, you often see the image of her with the wolves here. Modern pagans see her as a version of goddess Dziewanna or Devana. So this is her like a Christian version, but I find it so it's so pagan. Don't you think? Like, she looks really, really lovely, I mean. And the artwork is really, really cool. I love this. How to put it? Like, in folk art, there is not much space for things being elaborate. There is the essence of things, and I love it. So yeah, I got these two from that lovely artist. And then I also got from another creator, I got this beeswax candle. She designed it herself, like she made first a sculpture and then she created a mold to be able to create candles out of it. This is her version of goddess Mokosh. So the mother goddess, the goddess of fate, of craft, spinning and such, spinning, weaving and others. There is a sun here on her apron, and she is made in the style of motanka dolls, so those magical dolls such as this one that I have here. So that's why there is no face on her, so because this is like inspired by those magical dolls that do not have faces. I actually have also a video about me my motanka that I made. We'll try and link it too. And lastly, a very, very special pendant from another very special artist. He creates pendants from natural materials such as stones, amber, wood, avocado seeds, and so on. And this is something that called to me. I just saw it and I felt that it is calling me. This is bogwood. To be precise, it's oak. So it's a bog oak. We call it black oak. So it is a piece of wood that spent at least a couple of 100 years in the bog, in the swamp, and it is a very, very hard material. Because the artist, he told me a lot about creating his pendants and so on. So this was really fascinating. And here, this is copper. And it is a character from Glagolitic script. So this is the first script that we know of that Slavic people used to write down their own language. It is an alphabet a bit older than Cyrillic. And this is the letter K. And I asked him, why K? And he was like, I felt like it should be there. So yeah, the name of this character in Glagolitic is Kako, which could be translated like it's not like a noun. It is like something as something something or like something something. And he said for him it means the path of truth. Things are as they are. So this is my other treasure from that festival. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think. Do you like folk art? Some time ago, like some years ago, I didn't really see its worth, but now I really love it. It speaks to me, and yeah, so I had to bring these pieces of art back home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will be having a lovely time. I'm going away to a cottage house that my parents own in Masuria district, so the lake district. I don't expect to be swimming in the lake because it's still pretty cold, but the nature is awaking and everything is beautiful and full of flowers, so I'm looking forward to spending some time in nature. Have a lovely time. Bye!